Ladies, gather round. My name is Sierra Sullivan, for those of you who don't know me. And I've got a really important conversation to have with you today. If you've made it this far and you're watching this video, it means that you probably feel that something in your life could be working a little bit better, or maybe a lot bit better. You are figuring out that the way that you've been living your life isn't quite the way you expected to live your life. There's probably something that you're struggling with, or a few things that you've been struggling with, and you can't seem to find the solution or the answers anywhere out there. You know, I've been going through my own personal evolution. One of my biggest passions and my truest callings is to support the emergence of femininity in the world and to help as many women who are ready to hear this message, to strip away the layers of soot and gunk and old ways of being that do not serve, in order to fully emerge more powerful, present, and divine in her feminine, beautiful, womanly essence, and to live a life that comes from greater ease of understanding the depth of power that is available to us, the magnetism of life when we live more fully from who we are, who we were born to be. And yet, I am on this mission and this passion because of my own personal struggles in searching for a way of life that I feel in my heart and I know in my soul exists. And when I study history, I see that it actually has existed. But the life that I was born into, the time of the planet that we are all here on now, has placed us in a world that does not allow who we are as women to fully thrive, to be seen, to be expressed. And as a result of that, we find ourselves walking down paths that are empty, lonely, stale, ineffective, and non-supportive. And yet we follow the leaders, we take the models, we learn the how-to, we do what our mothers did, we do what our grandmothers did, and we do what our fathers do. And yet we achieve success, we get the career, we get the man or the relationship, or we have the kids, we buy the house, we get the car, whatever it is, and we're still not fully fulfilled. There's still something missing. There's still a knowing that there's a part of ourselves that has been lost in the process of this life of achieving and creating and living this life. So if I'm speaking to you at all, if I'm hitting home with you, I'd love to have a conversation with you, because I too have felt, and at times still feel, that I'm not living up to my fullest potential. And what I've discovered is because I haven't been. It's because I have bought hook, line, and sinker into a way of life that, instead of empowers me, shuts me down. Instead of allows me to shine, dims my light. Instead of gives me the freedom to be my sexy, sensual, amazing, goddess, woman, divine self, I shrink. I shrink in the name of success. I shrink in the name of financial gain. I shrink in the name of sex and relating, because I fully haven't been able to love myself and know myself as the divine feminine woman that I truly am. Now, I have come a long way in my discovery, and that's why I teach what I teach, because it's a very important place to bring forward and to teach. But the journey is just begun. The journey has just begun for all of us. And I'm inviting you, if you know that who you've been in this world is not serving you, then it's time to reveal the truth of who you are, the radiance of your womanness. And I invite you, if you've resonated with anything I've said, if you're wanting to know more, if you're looking for the way, if you're ready to discover and peel back the layers of who you are now to become who you were always meant to be, click below, schedule a session. We have very limited spots available to have this conversation in a very small window to discuss the opportunity and the possibility for you to jump into this amazing journey, this tribe of sisters, this incredible program that's just about to leave the station, to learn to become the most amazing version of you from a feminine place, from a divine place, from a place of ease and grace and flow and magnetism. So I invite you to get on the phone with us and explore what that might look like for you. Because if your life is not working in the way you want it to work, then it's because you're being untrue to who you truly are. And it's time to shift that. And I want to help you shift that. And we're ready to hold you through that shift. Me and my tribe of sisters, and hopefully you as well. So click below, get on our calendar ASAP. This is not going to last much longer. The train is about to leave the station. And let us support you in discovering what's possible. I'll speak to you soon.